All right. What's poppin', gang? Today we're gonna go ahead and talk about this topic. How do you start to get what you want? All right. How do you start to get what you want? So we have to understand that the inner is always gonna reflect on the outer. So the outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to be harmoniously related to his inner state. That's James Allen. James Allen wrote a bunch of books about the mind and thought and all that good stuff. So pretty much what I want to get at is you have to be able to monitor your internal state. Like whatever is going on inside is literally affecting the outside. So if on the inside you're always mad, tripping, upset, doubting yourself, then that's what's going to be presented in the outer world. And it gets even crazier than this, because from what I've seen by experimenting with this philosophy and theosophy, is like people show up to express whatever it is that you've put into your mind. Like whatever it is that you're dwelling on in your mind, these thoughts and these like conversations literally as people outpicture into your life. So one more example before I move on to the next slide. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I smoke weed and I don't fully have full control over my mind, and I'll start doubting and shit, doubting this, doubting that, then, over the next couple of days, people will reflect those same exact doubts towards me. But now I'm at such a level of understanding with this shit that I'm just like, I don't let it affect me. I'm like, oh, that's from back when I was thinking like this emotionally, because everything that you got going on here will reflect out here. That's why I'm here right now, expressing a higher level of intelligence toward this YouTube channel, because guess what? We gonna go up with this shit. All right, let's move on to the next thing. Inner vision. All right, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows. That's Neville Goddard. A lot of people in this space love Neville Goddard. You know what I'm saying? My favorite books by him are Power of Awareness. It's probably the #1 book that I really enjoyed the most by Neville Goddard. But when it comes to using the law of assumption, it's all about, we want to create something within us first. You dig what I'm saying? We want to create something within us and start working that into our consciousness, because that's another quote from Neville Goddard. Consciousness is the only reality. You dig what I'm saying? Like if we didn't have consciousness, we would just be inanimate objects. You dig what I'm saying? So the only thing that's adding life to this reality is our fucking consciousness. So when I say inner vision, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and observe the route that your attention follows. Inner vision, just to slowly see amounts of your desired lifestyle within your mind. Everyone's, at my mind for sure, and everyone's mind flicks off to places sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You just start thinking of something that happened yesterday, thinking of something that happened the other day. What you want to start doing is be able to see things that you want to happen. You know what I'm saying? That people even worry. Sometimes you see things that you don't want to happen. That is literally the inverse of what I'm telling you to do, and what we need to do if we truly want to step into greater and greater versions of ourselves. We have to slowly allow that thought form space into our consciousness. Let's keep going. Thought power. All right. Thought is a spiritual activity and is therefore creative, but make no mistake, thought will correlate with its object and bring it into manifestation if the object is sufficiently desirable. Charles F. Honnold, The Master Key System, another fantastic book. Thought power. Let's see. With this, I'm seeing it as, you know what I'm saying? Not only do you have to have like the inner vision, but when you have the inner vision, you start being able to connect your thoughts. Let's say your inner vision is here, right? Let's say your inner vision is over there and you're right here. You start connecting thoughts back and forth through what you got going on right now. So for instance, I want this YouTube channel to be fucking huge. I want to be able to touch a fuck ton of lives, and I want to be able to help people in the way that I've been able to help myself achieve a certain amount of peace and a certain amount of clarity and a certain amount of knowingness that you're working in tandem with the universal laws so that you can get the reality that you desire, right? So that's how I have thought towards this endeavor since I started. and it's evolved, but I've always seen it getting better and better. I've always seen it getting better and better until I got this thought where it's like, let me get a presentation going so I can actually get my thoughts across. So based on me thinking like that towards the vision that I want for long enough, the thought power just made it to where I now have a burning desire to fucking make that shit happen. And your thoughts have power, man. Every thought that you're thinking, you know, you just want to make sure that it's going towards something, that you're investing it correctly. You know, you want to keep it always off of bad investments, bad mental thought investments. You don't want to dwell on shit that you don't want. You don't want to think in terms of fear and doubt. You know, of course you want to be prepared, you know what I'm saying? Of course you don't want to be too delusional, you know? You want to be able to see reality as it is. But once you got that good baseline, then you want to start connecting your thoughts, boom, to that vision that you want to hit, bro. You know, affirmations. This is, I'm really fond of affirmations. Okay, we've got a Florence Scovel Shinn quote: "You will be a failure until you impress the subconscious with the conviction that you are a success. This is done by making an affirmation which clicks." Florence Scovel Shinn, The Game of Life and How to Play It. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much what I've realized is you can speak in terms of affirmation. Affirmation just kind of takes the thought energy and like shoots it out. You know, it shoots it out to be given back to you within your character. You're pretty much telling yourself how you are with affirmations. You know what I'm saying? When you think in terms of affirmations, that's like saying, I'm the type of person that provides massive service on YouTube. That's the type of person I am. I say that 100,000 times. My mind works like that. Like, I'll say it 100,000 times. Here I am. You know what I'm saying? I can see higher and higher. I keep climbing higher and higher. I will never stop climbing higher and higher. You do the same thing whenever you tell yourself that you can't do something. Oh, I can't do that. That's an affirmation. It's just a negative affirmation. You're sending a program to yourself to program yourself not to do it. I guarantee you, if for a second, not a second, but if I entertain for a little bit that I can't do this, or that my YouTube won't blow up, or that I'm stupid, if I really entertain that, then I'll stop. You dig what I'm saying? But I won't entertain it. The only affirmations that I entertain is that this shit gonna be lit. I'm gonna help a lot of people, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to pass through an understanding that is gonna give people peace and shit, and abundance in all fucking ways. More affirmations. You dig what I'm saying? Love and fear. Whatever man feels deeply or images clearly is impressed upon the subconscious mind and carried out in the minutest detail. Florence Scovel Shinn, The Game of Life and How to Play It, baby. Wow. Love and fear, man. I love this. I love the vision. You know what I'm saying? I don't dwell on what I fear. Never dwell on what the fuck you fear. Of course you want to be prepared for outcomes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't be prepared and have a plan B, plan C ready and be able to understand the entire landscape. I'm saying, like, you don't need to think in terms of like, I can't have it, or it's not gonna happen, or these people won't like me, or what if this bad thing happens? Nah, like you want to be consistently talking to yourself about what you want things to go like. Like right now, I want this video to be fucking amazing. When I'm done, I want to go get me some goddamn weed. When I'm done, I want to go pick up this shorty and I want to go to the library and go get me some good books. You get what I'm saying? After that, you know what I want to do. You see? So this is what is stuck in my head forever. What I love, what I want. And it used to be what I feared, bro. It used to be what I hated, because as I grew up, this was not knowledge that was given to me. I didn't even know this shit was a thing. I didn't even go searching for it because I was so caught up in the Maya of the world. You know what I'm saying? I was so caught up in the reflection that I couldn't see that I was the one casting the reflection. So anyways, I used to think in terms of fear just based on just fear, discouragement, failure, doubt, sadness, depression, just based on my circumstances growing up. You know what I'm saying? The people around me, the way things played out, the way I was impressed from a kid. Ever since a kid, bro, everything I wanted, it was always like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I get smacked all the time. Bro, I got hit so many times, it's crazy. But that's not here or then. Everyone's got their own problems, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's got their own reasons, so I don't blame my people. I love my people 100%. This is my route. This is my journey. This is what I'm supposed to be doing and teaching the world. This is what I was supposed to learn. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a blessing. But I'ma just one more time reaffirm, like, whatever, love or fear, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever you apply your mental energy towards, that's what's gonna come closer to you, and that's what you're gonna see more of. And once you start seeing more of it, then you know for damn sure that shit's coming. You dig what I'm saying? I'm seeing more of this, so I know for damn sure this shit's coming. You dig what I'm saying? Meditation and visualization. Once you learn how to enter the alpha level at will, you will be able to activate a heightened state of creativity, intuition, and problem-solving ability. That's Jose Silva, the creator of the Silva method, which we'll go into. Pretty much whenever you lower your brain waves, whenever you slow down your mental activity, or even close your eyes in general, and get to a peaceful state, you think differently than you do in this mind, in this world, than in the world when we're out here like driving the whip, smoking the weed, you know what I'm saying, doing the job, you know, whatever your job is, you know what I'm saying, providing the service, providing the value. This is a much different mind than what you get whenever you slow everything down and think. You know what I'm saying? When you slow things down and think, you can start to bring images to your mind that you haven't seen or that you want to see, and that's when you can start watering the seed, is how I would call it. You start watering the seed of the reality that you want through your meditations and your visualizations, and that brings it closer to you. And also you can break down knowledge. Like, I've been reading a fuck ton of books, so you know what I'm saying, you read it, boom, close it, meditate. What did I just learn? How can I use it? And it all comes to you. You do what I'm saying? We'll talk more about that as it goes, bruh. And last but not least, the service that I'm trying to offer to the people, that I will offer to the people, is a full mindset reprogramming. Okay, we're gonna start by cleaning your mind. Okay, so we're gonna start by understanding ourselves and what we are and who we are truly as humans. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're a flesh. We've got the flesh, but you know that we are more than just a flesh. So we have to start by returning to like who we are, like our natural state of nothingness, of consciousness, you know? So we come back to the consciousness, and then we start reprogramming the consciousness for what it is that we desire to see in this reality. And then we attract the reality that we want. Because once we start working in tandem with the laws, once we start working in tandem with the way that the universe is put together, and we're not doing wrong to anyone, we're doing right to everybody that we come across and that we love, and we're trying to give to the people so that we can get in return. Or if you want a better body, you give to the weights and the weights give back to you. You dig what I'm saying? So we clean your shit by returning you back to your original state of consciousness and helping you understand what you are as a human. And that's also what this is, what these are. 2, we're gonna reprogram you. So we're gonna put in all the correct shit that you need to be able to attract the reality that you desire. And you know what I'm saying? Once you start attracting the reality you desire, you don't just sit on your fucking ass and it comes to you. But this world is living and breathing, and it starts to open for you. It starts to open for you. There's no other way to put it. You just stay open. You keep the correct thoughts in your head. You keep the correct vision being nourished, and then things start lining up. You start seeing synchronicities that point you in the correct direction, and you just pay attention to your vibration, your frequency the whole time. You pay attention to the synchronicities, and that shit comes to you. So if you want a coach who's gonna be able to actually hold your hand through the entire process, then go ahead and book a call with me. Link in the bio, Calendly, you know what I'm saying? We'll have a quick conversation, see if you're interested in working with me. And with that, I'm gonna catch you in the next one, dog. Peace.